Hello, and welcome back to the channel. The deck that we are featuring this week is none other than Charizard from Pokemon 151. Is that what the set's called? 151? Pokemon 151? Yeah, you guys know which one I'm talking about though. He's right here, got 330 HP, swings for 330 HP, and he discards 3 energy from himself. So this deck entirely revolves around setting up a bunch of stage 2s, being the Blaziken EX, so that we can put those energies back onto him and continue swinging. This deck comes to us straight from Furret Twister. Okay, sometimes I get it confused because, you know, I struggle between knowing what the animal is and which one's the Pokemon. They may as well both be Pokemon in my book. But Furret Twister came up with this deck. He dropped it in the chat. I asked if we want to do a collab where we come in and he showcases the deck for us, and he said, yeah, he'd love to. So, you know, this is one of the decks where we get to see the Grand Tree Stadium actually put in some work. So really hyped to see that. We have Colress in the deck, searching out our stadiums, you know. Iris is actually a pretty solid card in this deck because our hand size gets slow and we need to draw a bunch of cards. We got the Powerglass, the TM Evo, and these energies that we have going on. Overall, I think this deck is a whole lot of fun. Is it the next big meta threat? I don't think so, but it's definitely a lot of fun if you guys are looking for something different to play on the ladder. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. You're going first, deck?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. We want to get that set up. And we don't want... That's the thing. Another thing about Dragapults, why this thing rocks it so hard, is
real quick, would you rather we could put the Torchic in the active so it can eat a shot if it happens to be right, and then just bench the other Torchic in the Zorua?
Oh yeah, that would be the best play.
Perfect.
And you should have 2-3 Blazikens.
Ooh,
I don't know what they're playing, but I think you're eating this.
Yeah, Arcanine stands no chance.
Yeah, even with the rigid band, if they do that, I've never seen it. Oh, beautiful.
We're cooking.
Beautiful.
The Arcanine has what, 260 HP?
280.
280.
Look at that, all your evos.
This is crazy. do we attach here?
Yeah, they're not turn 2-ing.
That is true. Just go straight to the active.
And what I was saying was, the reason why this deck also likes to go first is because Dragapult can't get out an evolution. So that gives you time to, on your second turn, use your supporter and basically just get set up before they can even drop the Phantom Dive.
That is true.
Or even Death Noir.
That is very true. So that also helps into the Dragapult matchup immensely. So we prized the Charmeleon and we went second. Like it was just an uphill battle.
Yeah, they're a Flareon deal.
Okay.
They're trying to use Flareon with Arcanine, which is just never a good idea.
Hear me out though. What about Arcanine with Scovillain?
Kind of go a little crazy. Yeah, I could see it.
You just need a way to damage your bench. All right, so we're definitely evolving here.
Frost Blast would probably go hard with that.
It goes insane in that deck, and I'm okay discarding energies.
Oh yeah, you want them in the discard.
Boom. Get this bad boy down. So should I Rare Candy into the Blaziken, or should I research here?
That's a good question.
Or is
you know what?
Or is it a TM Evo play?
You could Rare Candy the top Torchic and then TM Evo.
Oh, that's
with the Blaziken.
That's genius.
That would be a smart play. Yeah, it's still in the deck. Oh yeah, we have 2. That's a really good number, I guess.
We're loading this. Choose one to evolve. Yeah, done. Okay.
And you can use its ability to accelerate to the Charmeleon as well before doing all that.
Let's do that. So once your turn, bang. Oh, we're cooking. This deck feels good. This deck feels great right now.
The speed at which
there's one basic
at which this deck should be running.
And then we just Evo up.
The problem was the Charmeleon prize and the going second.
Yeah, that was this is what it's supposed to look like for all the anyone who's watching. We definitely did not get wrecked in game 1, and I definitely did not edit it out of the video. This is what the deck does 100% of the time.
Game 1 is not real. Like, it does not exist.
It can't hurt you.
Can't, no. Uh-oh. You're gonna get hit with 250 damage.
And he's gonna lose 2 energy? I'm very okay with that.
Yeah, meanwhile, we can hit him with... That's what I like about Blaziken, is its attack and its retreat cost are the exact same.
Right, so I could attach swing, and if it lives, still get it out of there.
Yeah,
I'm digging
I mean, they are going to knock you out since they attach the crystals, so I would retreat him as soon as possible.
Aye, aye. Let's do here, here. I kind of want to research here. Attach. So I'm trading in this Ultra Ball.
Based idea.
Yeah, we just research. That's the +1.
Yeah, you don't even need the TM Evo because you will find another Blaziken.
Do I drop this Charmander? Yeah, they're not gonna affect the bench, right? This is fine.
Yeah, no, it's not a bench stomper. Even if it was, you have a good matchup against bench stompers so long as it's this.
Oh,
basically.
And then the retreat that I paid goes straight onto the active. I like this deck. I like.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
With this deck, you're basically just. It's just power up, power up, power up. You've got 2 Blazikens and Powerglass, so your entire discard cost just goes right back onto the Charizard.
That's so hilarious. So once I start swinging, it's just 330, 330, 330.
Yeah, it's like, and you can. The first Charizard always can absorb hits. I think there's only a couple cases where it might lose.
Oh, perfect. He still didn't even get the attack off. All right, so here.
This deck also does fantastic against Gholdengo.
Oh yeah, because I'm hitting it for weakness. This is murdering Gholdengo.
Yeah, so even Qian Pao right now is no good against this because it just doesn't have the
and this gets me a stadium and an energy.
Yeah.
Is that better than just drawing cards with Iris right here?
No, because I mean, Area 0 at its worst. I mean, especially when you realize they're only playing Flareon. Flareon with Arcanine, which is I get it, but it is ridiculous.
And this is a discard 3, right? So I can just overload this. It doesn't really matter.
Iris is draw until you have 6.
Oh, I meant with the ability, like I could just put more energy on this Charizard EX and it doesn't really matter, right?
Oh yeah. It's a set discard 3. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I may as well bump it just to inconvenience them, but
yeah,
I don't see them doing anything. And then we play 3 Charizard EX. There's not one in there. I'm gonna get rid of the boss. I'm gonna play it safe. Like I didn't pay attention to what was in the deck. Oh, sick.
Yeah, you can always candy.
Get rid of another here. Grab these.
And you can use your stadium to draw. Which is always a plus.
Let's go. This deck is sick. I don't care what anyone else said about this deck. This deck is tight.
And I would put a Zorua down before you turn change, so you got 2 draws. Just in case they do get their Flareon out and decide to go Carnelian.
Bang. 330 to the face.
And you discard 3. I think it's fire only, though. Oh, it is any energy.
Yep.
Wow, that's... I didn't even remember that.
That's so convenient.
And if they don't get the Flareon out, it's just GG's. There's the Rare Candy, too.
It's GG's regardless. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if they knock this thing out. It's not. You've got another one now, just waiting.
What do they go? Okay, they go Arven, so they are getting to Flareon. And then it just comes down to, do they have the Earthen Vessel to... No, they... Unless it's in hand.
Yeah, it would have to be either hand or they just have it somewhere. I don't know how they'd pull it off. Let's see.
Okay, there's the Vessel, so it does get them. There's
it's in hand.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then they can't attack for an entire turn.
It just buys us
Leaves them with
literally all the time that we needed.
Yeah. And see, that's why this deck is also very scary, is because it is faster than like 90% of the stage 2 decks out there.
There's just so much energy on that last turn. I'm just putting everything.
Yeah.
All right, we're going, so I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3 energies onto it this turn. I should promote the Blaziken and swing with the Blaziken instead, right? Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, just bide your time and power up your Charizard. Because even if they boss you, they're not really doing all that much.
Yeah, they can't KO it.
Yeah, 290 is not the numbers for sure.
So for sure here I'm going 1, and here 2. I'd get rid of this Poffin.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh, perfect. So that means I can afford to bring this up if the Blaziken dies.
Yeah, if by some miracle. They'd have to get like, what, 3 more Victinis? They'd have to have a full set of Victinis.
That is true. I'm over here playing pretty paranoid.
I can understand, though, that Dragapult really just came in swinging hard.
Ruined my whole day. I mean, I may as well because of the supporter per turn, but...
Yeah, I cannot believe that thing got the setup. And I mean, we kind of aided in that with the Grand Tree, but...
We did, but...
If we had the Charmeleon in deck, it would have been perfect. I don't think Dragapult would have swept you.
Definitely
if you had the Charmeleon. Them and their Dust Noirs too.
So then right here, I can retreat this Blaziken into the other Blaziken and just take the KO, right? Because then on the following turn, say they KO, they don't have any energy in play at the moment.
They're gonna crisp it onto the Eevee in the back there.
And they would have to have the final attachment.
Yeah, they'd have to have, but they already used the crystal, so they don't have crystal.
Awesome.
So they can only attach 2. Yeah, they used it on the Arcanine, of all things.
Oh, wait, but they can still use... Oh, no, it can't attack, period. Oh, that is tough.
Yeah. So they'd have to retreat.
They're retreating into this, so I kind of just take the... I have to take the KO. There's no way I...
Yeah, they're not taking any prizes, and I think this is just GG.
Oh, facts, because I attached to the hand. I was overthinking it, bro.
Yeah, because you can knock out this Eevee with the Blaziken. It can't evolve this turn. It's not the boosted Evo.
I can also get all 3, because I attach for turn, and then attach and attach, and then Charizard's good.
Yeah, but then your other Blaziken. Oh, they just scoop anyway.
Yeah, that's
it wouldn't have mattered. You still would have won.
That is a wrap there.
The lore behind this deck for your viewers and subs.
Oh yeah.
Is when I brought this when I made this deck, I really wanted to make 151 Zard work. I was so sick of Charizard and it getting all the attention while this guy just sat on the sidelines basically being a tool.
Right.
So I wanted him to be the actual main boss of a deck. And so when Blaziken came out and I realized, hey, just we got Powerglass, we got Blaziken, and we've got draw that discards. It's basically Radiant Greninja, but you can have 2 of them, and they're more than 2, and they're bulkier.
Facts.
So I put it all together, and then I climbed the entire ladder and didn't lose a single game with this thing. Every time I logged in and took this first spin, it was either concedes or just a one-sided stomp. They were just so terrified of this thing.
Wow.
And it brought me to Arceus from like low Ultra Ball, like really low Ultra Ball, when my deck at the time, I forget what it is right now, because it was just so overshadowed by this one. But it was a fun deck, and it just kept taking one step forward and would take 2 back because I lose every so often. This one, it didn't do that. It took me
Hold on. All the way around. You're pretty robotic. You want to pop out the call and jump back in real quick?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, wait, you're all clear now. There we go. No, continue.
Oh, it's probably... so I was saying that basically it's from the bottom of Ultra all the way to the top to get to Arceus, and it just didn't lose. It would not lose. It just kept hitting for 330 every single turn, and that's the story of how this thing became one of my strongest decks.
Dude, I love it.
If not the strongest.
And again, I just want to reiterate, Furret Twister comes up with deck lists. Like, I just see this man posting deck list after deck list, like on the daily. I've seen him post about 3 or 4, and it's like I never would have even thought to try and put this together. So if you guys enjoyed this breakdown of 151 Charizard, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and I'm definitely open to having you back on. Would you come back on and do this with, I heard you have a certain Gyarados deck that we can get into. Oh yeah, Gyarados spread. That thing is going to be monstrous. You would love that. Hell yeah.
Cool. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Swim Team.
Yeah, the 1912 Titanic Swim Team. I am the captain of the 1912 Titanic Swim Team, signing out.